Welcome back to another episode of the DNC Reviews podcast. I'm Arjun, and as you know, we also have Ronan. He's back, and we also have Seung with us here today. And today we are going to be doing a quick review of Future and Lil Uzi Vert's collab mixtape called Pluto and Baby Pluto. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. So who would like to start with least favorite tracks?
I got it. So before I start, quick story time. The reason I wasn't in the previous video was because of time zone difficulties, and basically I was ready for the recording, but I fell asleep. Anyways, so my favorite song from the album was probably Bankroll, or Moment of Clarity. My least favorite would be Real Baby Pluto. And the reason why I don't like Real Baby Pluto is because with that name, with the song having that name, I expected a little more, you know.
Yeah, for me, favorite tracks are Stripes Like Burberry, $1 Million Play, I Don't Want to Break Up, and Real Baby Pluto. And my least favorite tracks is like everything else.
My favorite songs were also Million Dollar Play, Sleeping on the Floor, and Marnie on Me. And my least favorites were the rest of the songs of the album.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I mean, for Future and Lil Uzi collab tape, like you'd expect like something like Drake and Future's collab.
All the beats sound the same, like the drum patterns. Can't vibe to it. Like can't turn up with the song because they all sound the same. Nothing new.
Like I agree with Ronan. Like all the beats are just like the same. It's the same. Like I hear like Zaytoven or like, hey Brandon, like why you do that? Like all that, you know? Like it's just the same beats, the same people. It's just boring.
I feel like Young Thug would have done it better in these instrumentals. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's just a real shame. You'd expect something like, as Ronan said, like you'd expect something big, especially on something like Real Baby Pluto, which I actually enjoyed because like Uzi was kind of flowing over that one. Like I won't lie, like but like you just expect something just more cohesive. Like it just feels like a playlist of trap bangers. I was talking to a friend of mine about this. He was like, if you're making a collab album, like it should be a really special occasion. If you're making a collab album, like you should go out of your comfort zone. Like he told me about Kanye West and Kid Cudi on Kids See Ghosts 2018. Kanye wasn't making that type of music before. And the only reason why he made that type of music was because he was with Kid Cudi. Why would Future make a collab tape with Lil Uzi Vert if they're just gonna make the same music that they would make alone?
But like we listened to it, and it doesn't meet our expectations. I feel like our like want for all these trap bangers of Future and Uzi kind of dropped as we listened to the album. We were like, oh wait, this is what it turns out to be.
Yeah, this will probably do like more than 100K first week, but it just does not deserve those numbers. Like King Von, like rest in peace. Like he deserves more than 100K, man. Do I recommend that you listen to it? Listen to the first 5 tracks, see what you like, but don't go any further. It's not worth it. Shall we score this thing?
No comment needed. 4 out of 10.
Jeez.
Yo.
All right. For me, beats are the same. Nothing creative, nothing new, nothing groundbreaking. And it's not even like we expect it to be groundbreaking. We just expect it to be good quality. Just wasn't. Sounded really cheap. It sounded like they threw it together in the last 2 days. There's just no real creativity, and it's just the same old thing. And I'm gonna reiterate this point. Like they're making this type of music alone. So the only thing that the collab tape does is it puts like a label on them, and it groups them together. Like, oh, it's Future and Uzi, it has to be good. But they're making the exact same music that they've been making for years, just together, and that does nothing for me. That's not special at all. So yeah, with that being said, like this is just horrible. 3 out of 10.
Yo. All right. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. The album was boring. It's very disappointing. I knew it was going to be bad from those Paddock and those singles they dropped before. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be forgettable in the future. And with that in mind, I'm going to give a 4 out of 10.
There you have it. I mean, excuse us for having a short review, but like there's not really much to be said here. Like the album was really subpar. Like just nothing was doing anything for me. Maybe like 2 tracks out of 16, but if you do that math, that's not a good percentage. That kind of wraps it up, man. Well, we're gonna try to do more requested reviews. We're trying to work out something with this guy, but the communication is a little bit shaky, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, just look forward to new stuff. We're gonna try to keep this thing going every single week, or as long as we can. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been a good time. And yeah, future Lil Uzi, Pluto X, Baby Pluto. The review is now over. Goodbye. Running by myself, ain't no looking back. Checking on my health, no, I'm good at that. Running up a check, no, I'm good at that. Aiming at your neck, slow it at the back.